mean everything to me because I know you mean everything to Christ. And Christ means everything to me.
I called on the Lord. I said, that Father, this is real. Will you watch over me? Will you raise them up to be strong? I'm just a man with flesh. This is what you call for in your scriptures. You said they wore studs and fringes, they got it on. You said they will follow the law, they doing it. You said under your house shot they ought to love one another, and they doing it.
We're in front of the Israeli School, Universal Practical Knowledge, the Philadelphia Division, here at 3226 Cheltenham Avenue in Philadelphia. We're standing in front of the school right now, getting a description of the 12 tribe sign that's been painted by one of the brothers that was in the school: Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, Issachar. Those are the 12 tribes of Israel.
Shalom. Shalom. You've been waiting for this day, so this day has finally come. A lot of you have been wondering where this knowledge that you've been hearing is coming from, and the powerful truth that you've been hearing, how this was established. Well, we finally were able to arrange for the priests to come down from New York and spend some time with us. And I'd like to introduce them if I can. These are some great brothers. We're very glad to have them with us. We want to make them feel as warm as possible because this is their work and the extension of their work and what they've laid down some time ago. I'd like to introduce, first of all, priest and Sixth Shield General, 4th in command in the nation of Israel, Lahab. I'd like to salute this brother. March up. Barak. Yeshabim, which means sit. And I'm going to turn it over now to Priest General Lahab.
Water, brother. I'd like to say this, starting off, we're very impressed at your school here, and we're very impressed to see that the brothers and sisters in Philadelphia think enough of the Most High and the Bible and the truth and your nationality to be a part of this, because most of the brothers and sisters are running from the truth.
Ironic. You know the truth is a the truth, that's all I know. Cry loud and spare not, you gon' get exposed. A few real niggas left, you not one of those. Real soldiers, we was born to stand 10 toes. If he ain't one West, that nigga not one of mine. He got a purple 12, me, I got a black 9. The truth is the wife of my youth, chopping my concubine. Had to die to get my rib, that bitch forever mine. You know the game, a bishop gotta be blameless. But GMS teaching niggas to be rapists. They screaming we snitch. When Joey Morgan was killed by your brother, y'all ain't say shit. Real prophets only dwell in the UPK. PSA, we don't sign NDAs. Real prophets only dwell in the UPK. PSA, we don't sign NDAs.
Hey, 100 deep, 100 shields on, that's 100 priests. 100 boots, that's 200 feet. Tongue like a sword when I fucking speak. Teach you how to fish instead of fucking leech. Stop selling drugs instead of trying to fuck with me. Knowledgeable, but I'm rude in my fucking speech. Life is about warfare, not no fucking peace. Hey bitch, I cry loud when I fucking speak. Make them wait a year before they fuck with me. Turn a street nigga to a fucking priest. Cause a priest and I promise you forever sleep.
One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West, One West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, One West. That's who we are, nigga. One West, One West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West, One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, niggas?
UPK soldiers got them killers with me. And I don't fuck with every spot cause it's too iffy. Real motherfucking prophet cause the Lord with me. But don't get that shit twisted, I got Drake's with me. Yeah, bitch, and that whole 50. Run up on me wrong, you gon' catch 60. Wait, you gon' catch 20. The other 30 for your homies, bitch, I got plenty. And I'll shoot this motherfucker till that clip empty. Taking orders from your bitch, you a fucking simpy. Shit, should be televised. The way I'm cutting niggas up, bitch, I'm a samurai. Niggas swear they in the truth, but telling hella lies. Stumping like you Greek, bitch, you Hellenized. The revolution gon' be televised. And what I see in my vision gon' leave you petrified.
One West, One West. That's who we are, nigga. One West, One West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, One West. That's who we are, nigga. One West, One West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West, One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, niggas? UPK soldiers lead cowards and R. So fuck a gas stop, I came with 6 pumps in my car. My niggas ready to swing, we like kids at the park. So touch a chair around this bitch and we breaking your jaw. They think we Christian, but we not. Nothing about us is soft. I don't know what you niggas on, but that shit get you off. We booted up. We came to take zones for real. Black 40 under my garment, I be dressed to kill. Fourth dimension sitting linger, I be fresh for real. Putting scripts on your corners, but these here ain't pills. We rock covers. You official if you know those drills. Bread and water, you official if you know those meals. Yeah, you niggas soldiers get rolled over. You got police in your pocket, I got a judge in my holster. Oppressors out to get us, so remain sober. Or be chained to them chains till there's nothing that remains of us. A cult leader like Christ, we got the same culture. I bang on them, tell my enemies the reign's over. I up the cig and keep pulling like a chain smoker. The game ain't changed, One West stayed the same on them. One West, One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West, One West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, One West. That's who we are, nigga. One West, One West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West, One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, niggas?
Niggas talking prophets, yeah, we got plenty. We the reason why it's Israelites around the city. Call Kazak, tells a rock, bring Shamar out. We about to slide on them, see what niggas talking about. Young dog think he wise cause he a Kim head. That shit lame, they didn't survive, nigga, Kim is dead. Where I'm from, little nigga, is a dirty game. I pledge allegiance to Yahweh, bitch, I'm UPK. Nigga, let's talk bodies. Set up on your corner, wake up everybody. Big priest, until I'm dead deceased. The mission is complete until you're off the street. So y'all on the internet, stumping down the street. But take the poor and the weak. Touch your sister or a brother, you gon' be sleep. But take the poor and the weak.
One West, One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West, One West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, one West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, one West. That's who we are, nigga. One West, one West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West, one West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga?
Fucking with the brothers, then I'm giving out major pain. Clip full of ball heads, I'm shooting out Damon Wayne's. Driven ambition, I ain't never changing lanes. Wise as an old man, but I ain't slanging cane. This ain't a game, this shit way deeper than rap. You speaking the cap, but the shit y'all speaking is cap. I'm 5,000, but I still keep it a stack. I'm in the truth, not cause back then I was seeking the fact. Crying loud for the niggas that's deep in the back. And the Lord with me, ain't no reason for keeping the strap. We peep the attacks, niggas say we ain't speaking the facts. Stealing breakdowns every time we teaching in class. Niggas snitching, y'all out here squeaking with rats. We be on the street corners teaching that Jesus is black.
We on 125th Street, Harlem, nigga, you see where we at?
One West, one West. That's who we are, nigga. One West, one West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, one West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West, one West. That's who we are, nigga. One West, one West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West, one West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga.
Okay. Shalom, 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 Yahweh Shemar, shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabrakatah to the Akim, shalom, Yahweh Shemar, Alatah Bashem Yahweh Shah to the Akwatim. Once again, I'm Officer of 1,000 Awaja. Okay, so we're good with the sound. I'm Officer of 1,000. I'm Officer of 1,000 Awaja. And this is the Isupk Detroit Law Class under Commander General Yohana, of course. All right. If y'all don't mind, take a quick second to like and share the class. Majorly important, man. If you're paying attention to the things that's going on in the world today, man, it is so important to push this truth, man. This truth at this day and age and at this time, it needs to get pushed harder than we've ever pushed it before, all right? Right now for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man, this truth is the most important thing this is the most valuable thing that we can have, especially in these times. All right. This is the most valuable thing we can have because without it, man, we will be destroyed. Okay. Without it, the oppressor will just obliterate us, man. He will just obliterate us. Trying to survive and trying to live his way of life, man, is so destructive to us. Okay? It's destructive to us, man. So it's very important that we push this truth, man. And we come back and we start waking our brothers and sisters up everywhere, man, so they can start coming back to the law, statutes, and commandments so that we can build this nation. So that we can build this nation and build our nation, man. When I say this nation, I'm talking about our nation, man. The nation that the Lord had for us, man. Not this garbage that's going on over here. Because what we doing over here is nothing but building the nation of people that oppress us, man. So it's so important to like and share these classes, man, and push this truth, man, and get the truth out there. So we are waking brothers and sisters up, man. So like you give me 1 second. Get the scriptures pulled up. Yeah, so we can wake brothers and sisters up, man. Because if we don't do it, man, if we do not do it, man, we are going to be in trouble. Like there's nothing more important than our brotherhood that we have. There's nothing more important. Like when we look at the earth and we see what's going on, what the president is doing, and things of that nature, like it's like how much more has to get done before we realize that all we have is each other. All we have is each other, man. Our brotherhood and our love for each other and these laws, statutes, and commandments is like all that we really have. And here's the thing. It's all we need. We don't need anything else outside of that, man. We don't need anything outside of loving each other, following the law, statutes, and commandments. That's it. We don't need one single thing outside of that. How do we know that? Because that's what the Lord said he wanted us to do. He said, I will be an enemy unto your enemies. All that's required of us is obedience, man. That's it. Simple obedience, man. That's all we have to do, man. That's that and the Lord will fight our battles for us. Think about it. The children of Israel, when we left Egypt, man, we ain't do no fighting. We ain't lift a finger. The Lord crumbled our enemies for us, man. The Lord did it. The Lord brought us out of Egypt in front of all of the nations to show how mighty he really was and to show how much he loved Israel. And he's going to do the same thing here, man. It's just up to us. When are we gonna make the decision to start following the law, statutes, and commandments? When we're gonna make the decision to start loving each other, man. The choice is ours, man. The ball is in our court. Like Cap said yesterday, man, the Lord waiting on us. The Lord waiting on us. Look, scripture say what? The kingdom of heaven come not by observation. You can't just stand there and watch, looking up at the goddamn sky. That's what your oppressor teach you. You just look up at the sky and wait to float off in the air. That ain't what the scriptures teach, man. It's a work that got to get done behind that, man. It's loving your brother. See, love is so many people think love is just a word. Love is an action word. It's an action behind love, man. Love ain't just something you say and then, or some feeling you get inside of your heart or something like that. It's an action behind that, man. All right. And we have to make sure that we doing these things that the Lord want us to do, man. All right. Tonight we're gonna start at let's see, give me 1 second here. I'm gonna start at Colossians 2, and we're gonna Colossians, the 2nd chapter, man. And the reason why we doing this, man, is because, oh my goodness, man. We follow so much nonsense and foolishness inside of this kingdom that we in, man. It is ridiculous. I was talking to a brother, man. The brother told me that the oppressor was Japhet. I said, okay. Not Esau, but Japhet. Fine, whatever. About 3 days later or so, this brother was going on and on. You got something about what you say? Hey. No, second, Slocky. Second. So it must have been about 2 days later or something like that. This brother started going on and on about how God said he wasn't kicking the children of Israel out of the land no more. So in other words, he was saying the real Jews are in the land of Israel today. But just 2 days ago, he was telling me that the oppressor was Japhet. It can't, and I'm, of course, I'm floored. Well, not really. It's not really shocking to me, actually. But it's like, it was so insane because, you know, the children of Israel, they come from the bloodline of Shem. So to say they Japhet and then say they the chosen people is, I don't know, man. And he called himself teaching people. That's the insane part to me, man. He called himself teaching people. And really, he's not teaching anybody anything. What he's doing, man, he's hurting people. You're hurting. You're going to get people hurt, man. You're going to get people hurt. Your sole motivation is not to teach the truth. You don't care about the truth. Clearly, you don't care about the truth. You just care about looking good, sounding like you got so much knowledge, sounding like you got such great wisdom. When the fact of the matter is, man, you ain't got none of that junk. You was just confused as all outdoors, man. And the problem is because our people, we don't want to hear the truth. A lot of our people don't want to hear the oppressor is the devil, which is really his problem. He don't want to hear that the oppressor is Esau and what the Lord is going to do to the Edomites and things of that nature. His love for the oppressor, man, his love for the oppressor makes him hate his own brothers, and he doesn't even see that, man. Salakia. And he doesn't even see that, man. All right. So we're going to start at Colossians 2 and 8. Colossians 2 and 8.
This is the Colossians chapter 2, verse 8. Beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
Through what?
Philosophy and vain deceit.
Through philosophy and vain deceit, man. You have to beware of things of this nature, man. You got to beware of fake Israelite groups, Christian pastors, or somebody who just walking around talking about they spiritual and things of that nature, man. If you take a deep dive and you kind of really look inside of what they got going on, guess what you find out, man? You find out that they just really following whatever they think is right. Why would you think about this? Why would you ever listen to a Christian pastor who tell you the law is done away with? And you see, and you can look at the earth today and see that not following the law is destroying us, man. It's destroying us. Not following the law, man, has got us in the ghettos, strung out on drugs, packed inside the prisons. Like the scripture said, we become a prey. And that's what happens, man. We become a prey because for the other nations, because we don't keep the law, statutes, and commandments, man. That's what happened to us, man. They devour us because we don't keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Think about every other nation. No other nation turns away from their customs, their traditions, the things that they follow as they in their nation. The Arab man, he come over here and he still keep all his customs of his country. He still come over here and Allah Akbar and all that or whatever else he do. The Chinese man, he come over here and he get to worship the year of the rat, dragon, and all that stuff. Everybody else keeps their customs. They keep them, man. And guess what? Nobody really has a problem with them keeping their customs, man. It's you, black man, Hispanic man, and Native American man. Think about for brothers that came into the truth and said they was about to stop celebrating Christmas. Man, your family looked at you like you was crazy. Like, you about to stop celebrating Christmas? Think about how many of your friends or family members you done tried to talk to, right? And they say, man, I've been celebrating Christmas my whole life. Or, man, I ain't about to stop celebrating Christmas. Or, I just do it for the kids. Or they'll be like, yeah, man, that's deep. That's heavy what you're saying. And still wrapping up Christmas presents and putting it under the tree. That's insane, man. They don't, when it comes to you changing, when it comes to you wanting to keep your customs and your traditions, they look at you like you effing crazy. Think about it. They'll say you in a coat with a tree in their house. They put a tree on the inside of their house and say you in a coat. Think about it. They look at you like you crazy when you say, you know what? We got this Bible. I'm going to actually do what the Bible say do. They look at you like you're insane. Like, what the hell is wrong with him? When you telling people that we the real Jews of the Bible, We the real Israelites of the Bible. And we about to start keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. They wonder what's wrong with you. They look at you like something is wrong with you. Read that from the top again, Radafia.
Khan, sir. This is the book of Colossians, verse 2 and 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
Man, you got to beware of that stuff, man. You have to really be careful, man. You got to really be careful out here, man. You be in some fake Israelite group, man, and you don't know what the hell they doing. They in there, they wife taking it to them in the bedroom, and they talking about the bed is undefiled, and they trying to justify that crap with the scriptures, man. That means it started at the top and trickle on down to the bottom. You be in some other Israelite camp, and guess what? And guess what? They telling you Africans is Israelites. Got you all in Africa getting smoke bombs threw at you. And tear gas and all kind of nonsense. Because all they don't care about you. They just over there trying to stack their bank account up, man. Probably over there trying to do weird stuff. You know, over there they got a bunch of weird stuff going on. Satisfying their lust, man. Teaching you to join hand in hands with Africans. Why the hell? This for the life of me, I don't understand this. Why is it that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, why do we always get told to join hand in hand with the people that oppress us? No other nation on the planet gets told that. No other nation has to join hand in hand with the people that oppress them. Everybody else, you know what they get told? All right, this is the divided land. Y'all be over here. Y'all be over here. Leave each other. You know what I mean? This y'all area. This they area. We the only people that got to come and join hand in hand. And it's not hand in hand and together and side by side. It's not that. They on top, we on the bottom. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. Like, how long are we going to fall for this nonsense, man? Equal to what? Equal to who? Equal to where inside of this kingdom, man? You got to take on what the Lord wants you to take on, man. The Lord said we above all nations, man. Why in the hell are you running around trying to be equal to? You don't even realize that trying to be equal to, meaning you have to step down from the glory that the Lord gave you. Don't let nobody spoil you through vain philosophies. It is don't let nobody spoil you through stupidity. Don't let nobody try to spoil you by teaching you about the pyramids, Who the hell cares about the pyramids? Pyramids ain't got nothing to do with you. How is the pyramids gonna get us out of this captivity that we in? Africa's so great. We so much Egyptian and all this old foolishness. Why Africa ain't standing up for us? Why Africans help round us up to get us over here if we so much of them? We have to stop allowing people to spoil us through stuff that just does not make sense, man. It doesn't make sense. How in the hell can we love everybody? Like, really think about it, man. How do you just love everybody? That's not even possible. You just love everybody. I don't care who you is. I just love you. Your people starving and in the ghetto, on drugs, packed in prisons. And you just love everybody and love the people that's purposely doing this to your people. No, I love my people, man. I love my people enough to do what? To say, hey, nah, that ain't the route you want to go. You might not want to do that. That's something you probably don't want to do, man. You don't want to sell them drugs out. You don't want to lay with that brother's wife, man. You don't want to do that, man. You don't want to harm that brother right there, man, over $20. You don't want to do that, man. It's not worth it, man. Trying to love everybody, guess what you find out? You love everybody but your people, man. Somebody gonna get left out. All right. Go ahead, Radapia.
Khan, beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit. After the tradition of men.
After what?
After the tradition of men.
And that's how we get spoiled, man. Y'all, what 4th of July just passed, man. Y'all out there popping, they still popping firecrackers. I still hear them. You still hear them, Radapia?
Khan, sir.
They out there still popping firecrackers. They are still popping firecrackers, man. That is insane. Salak, give me 1 second. I gotta take this call. What's going on? Hey, man. 1 second. Hold on. All right, Salakia about that, y'all. All right, Salaki, read that one more time, or after the traditions of men, Salaki.
After the traditions of men.
Yeah, kind. That's the water. I appreciate that.
After the rudiments of the world and not after Christ.
After the rudiments of the world and not after Christ, man. And that's what I was just saying, man. Like, we just celebrated the 4th of July. We lit off every firecracker in the state of Michigan. Every firecracker in the state of Michigan got lit off. And guess what? Nobody even cared about following the law, statutes, and commandment of the Lord. Everybody had baby back ribs on their grill. Nobody cared about whether the Lord said don't eat pork or not. Nobody cared about that, man. We got the Midwest Fire Weekend coming up, man. That's what, if you Black, Hispanic, or Native American, man, that's what you're supposed to be focusing on. You're supposed to be in whatever city you in, whatever town you in, looking for the nearest ISUPK barbecue near you. All right. Oh, Salakia too, man. If y'all got some questions, drop them in the comments. Salakia. All right. Try to make sure I get to them. One second, just reading, making sure we tawab. All right, we tawab. Yeah, nobody care. Nobody don't. We don't think. We don't even consider what the Lord said do, man. And in this time, and at this day and age, in this time that we in, as we see the earth, man, there's so much going on within the earth that the Lord is doing, man. Like, people should really be saying to us, you know what? Them brothers ain't crazy that was on that corner saying all that stuff. You would think that that's what would be happening. You would think they would be coming and saying, hey, you know what? I didn't believe y'all brothers before, but now I see what's going on. Now I can see it, man. Now I can actually see exactly what is happening, man. I thought everybody was supposed to be together and loving everybody and all of this stuff. That's what I thought. But now I can see, because of the president, the oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. I can see that now. I couldn't see it before, but I can see it now. After the traditions of men, man, the Lord didn't put everybody together. Why the hell you think he gave everybody a land? You think if the Lord, what do you think? The Lord said, oh, you know what, my bad, man. Let me put everybody together. If that's the way he wanted it, he would have done it in the beginning, man. But instead, he said, okay, there's people over here in this land, there's people over here, y'all here. Because the Lord didn't intend for us to be together like what it is today in this kingdom. But guess what it's about? Guess why it's like that over here? Because it's about oppressing you, Black, Hispanic, and Native American men. It's about keeping you down. Because to keep you down means their kingdom can just keep going. Their kingdom can just keep going. And as long as their kingdom can keep going, they happy, they prosper, they're on top. And you And you are on the bottom, black man. All right. From there, let's get Jeremiah 2:13.
Khan.
You on the bottom, black man. And you're on the bottom simply because you trying every way except the way that the Lord said do, man. You trying everything except what the Lord say do, man. If you, Salaki, go ahead.
Khan. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 2, verse 13. For my people have committed two evils.
The Lord said his people committed two evils, man. Two. Let's see what he said. Go ahead, read.
For my people have committed two evils. Mm-hmm. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters.
He said they have did what?
They have forsaken me, the fountains of living waters.
The fountains of living waters. What do we mean when he say the fountains of living waters? The fountains of living waters. What is the Lord talking about in there, man? Think about what gives us life. When the Lord said that he breathed the breath of life into Adam, what did he do? He gave him them laws, statutes, and commandments. That's what he did, man. That's your fountain of living water. That's how we live. That's what gives us life. Because think about it. If we go against that, what happened? We die. You get high blood pressure and diabetes from eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, man. Cancer, like all different type of things come from eating all these unclean foods, man. The law is always your life, man. That's always going to give you life inside of wherever you at on this earth. How can we say that for sure? Because we got it from the person that created everything. Like, who can tell you better how to live than what the Lord did, man? Who can teach you better than what he say? There's somebody too many of us, we listen to the oppressor in his way of life. When the oppressor ain't got a lick of goddamn on sense. He take the stuff he take the shrimp, crab, lobster, catfish out of the ocean and then complain about the water being polluted. When you taking the very things out of the ocean, that cleans it. That don't make like, and so you trying to tell me he's smart? You trying to tell me to follow his way of life? No. I would never. It's insane, man. That's why I was so happy when I found this truth, man. Because the truth started to make everything make sense. Like, it's certain things in life I just didn't understand. Like, why in the hell is everything the way it is? Like, it didn't make sense. Like, everybody talked equal and come together. Like, when I was in the world, everybody talked equal and come together. But I could clearly see a difference, man. I can clearly see the difference. But then once I came into the truth, everything started making sense. The difference started making sense. It started explaining everything to me, man. Why we in the condition we in, why we living the life we live, why everything's so messed up in my neighborhood and so great in everybody else's. And when I say everybody else's, of course, I'm talking about the other nations. Like we go over to like in Detroit. So we in Detroit, and then like right on the other side of Warren is Dearborn. And the Arabs over there, man, they live great. Like I'm talking about, they live great to the point where they McDonald's don't even sell pork. Like you go over there, they car little dealerships got the little aromatic writing on there and all kind of stuff. Like they hold their community down and they run it, man. They run it, man. Because what? They are together under their way of life, their philosophies, their God. They like one people. Us Black, Hispanic, and Native men, we not, man. We Catholic, we non-denominational, we spiritual, we Muslim, we Africanism. One nation of people can't be like that, man. The Lord said his people commit two evils, man. We give up that fountain of life that the Lord gave us, man. We giving that up, man. We gave up the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments to celebrate the 4th of July, to pop some goddamn on firecrackers, man. To pop firecrackers. We gave up to what the Lord gave us to light some smoke bombs and Roman candles. All right. And said to hell with what the Lord gave us, man. All right, read that from the top, Radapia.
Khan. For my people have committed two evils. Mm-hmm. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, and hewed them out cisterns, broken cisterns, that can hold no water.
And it said, and have hewed them out of and broken canistines that can hold no water. Like the things that we gave up, the things that we accepted to give up for what the Lord had for us is as dumb as all outdoors. Think about Halloween, right? You gave up the law, statutes, and commandments to dress up like Mr. Incredible. Now the Lord gave us fountain livings of water and gave us what we needed to rule the entire earth, man. To be on top of every nation on the planet, man. And he said we was better than every nation on the planet. And you gave that up to dress up like Mr. Incredible or Superman or some goddamn body, running around in your goddamn drawers. That's what we gave it up for, man. We gave it up for the 4th of July to light fireworks. We gave it up for Christmas to put a dumb tree in our house. We gave it up for Thanksgiving, the murder of our own people. Slakia, the unaliving of our own people. when the Lord gave us what we needed to rule the entire planet, man. We gave it up. We gave it up for nothing. Go ahead.
Khan of Khan. Is Israel a servant?
Are we a servant? Yeah, we a servant. In this kingdom, you damn right we are. Inside of this kingdom, we are, man. And why are we? Because we gave up the fountain of living water, man. That's why when you read in Ezekiel, it say, what it say? It say, look at when you read the valley of the dry bones. He asked Ezekiel, he said, can these bones live, man? He looking at the nation of Israel, man. And he's saying, can these bones live? Because that's what we are right now inside of this kingdom, man. We dead inside of this kingdom, man. We don't even know who we are as a people. We don't know where we come from. We don't know anything about ourselves. We just wake up and just go wherever, as far as people tell us. Whatever the person say do, we just do inside of this kingdom. We have no knowledge about anything about ourselves. Well, the Lord in the valley of dry bones, man, the Lord had Ezekiel look at us and say, man, Ezekiel, can these bones live, man? We are serving now, man. But it's going to come a time. It's going to come a time when the Lord is going to bring us out of this, man. And that's going to be a great time, man. That's going to be a great time. Right now, you're just looking at dry bones. That's what you're looking at right now. But in a short time, and I do mean in a short time, in a real short time, man, it's not going to be a long time. It's going to be good and short, man. It ain't going to take all day. It's not going to take all day, man. It's going to be a good short time. When the Lord going to raise us up, man. Go ahead, Radapi.
Khan of Khan. Why is he spoiled?
Why are we spoiled, man? Like I just said, we spoiled because we're not listening to the Lord, man. Like, do y'all realize how quickly we can change things? Just think about right now, today, if we just look, if blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans all over the world, our entire nation, the entire nation of Israel, we just looked at each other and said, you know what? We are about to start keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments. Do you know we will turn, do you know how quickly we will turn everything around, man? It will be quickly. It will be the quickest thing ever, man. Because the Lord will see that, and the Lord will say, oh man, finally. The Lord gonna say, what took y'all so long? Why are we spoiled, man? Because just like we read in the verse above that, man, we gave up that living water, man. We gave up these laws, statutes, and commandments. We gave up Passover to celebrate Easter. We gave up the Feast of Dedication to celebrate Christmas. We gave up the way that the Lord say live, man. And we made our oppressor gods over us, man. That's what we did. We accepted his way. We accepted the things that he wanted us to do. All right. From there, let's get Matthew, the 7th chapter.
Say Matthew 7th chapter.
Matthew, the 7th chapter.
This is the book of Matthew.
7 and 13.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat.
And they say, enter ye in at the straight gate, man. That is such an important thing right there, man. That's such an important thing right there. You got to enter ye into the straight gate. You can't go. And this is the thing you see so many people try to do, because so many people really and honestly have given up on the Bible, man. They're giving up because they associate things like Christianity and think Christianity and the Bible is the same thing, when it's not, man. Christianity does not follow the Bible. It just doesn't. It does its own thing. And it just seems like it follows the Bible, but it doesn't. All right. But you got to enter into the straight gate. What's the way of the straight gate, man? The straight gate is what? Following the law, statutes, and commandments. That's the straight gate. That's the straight way. You think you can go around and come in through another door or somewhere. You can't do that. That's not going to happen. You got to enter the straight gate. And it says, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. Because it's only one way to go to the kingdom for us, man. It's only one way we getting on them chariots when Christ come back. And that's following the law, statutes, and commandments. That's how you get on them chariots. But that way to destruction, man. That way to destruction, man, it is wide and it is there. That straight gate is like a narrow path, but that destruction is wide. There's so much there. Just think about being in this kingdom and like all the obstacles that's in front of us. Think about like, especially for like new brothers coming into the truth, right? Think about that first time that you ain't celebrating Christmas. Your mind started flooding with all your memories of when you was growing up. Your mama and your brothers and your sisters. Like, I'm a little bit older, so I'm gonna say, I think about the first time I got a Nintendo on Christmas. You know what I'm saying? You think about that, or your Genesis, or you know, if you're younger, your PlayStation. Like, you start thinking about all those times, and then dinner, and then All those memories hitting your mind. You thinking about Thanksgiving and smelling them stinking ass chitlins. God, them damn things stink, man. How in the hell can I'm thinking about it now, man. How in the hell can you put something like that after you smell chitlins? How can you put that on a plate and put that into your mouth? How is that possible? That's insane, man. How can you eat something that smelled that terrible, man? Talking about you cleaning them. I don't want to clean them. I wouldn't want them in my house. Like, no, that's awful, man. Enter ye through the straight gate, man. Right. Give me 1 second. Let me check and make sure I don't got no questions. Continue rocking this on out. All right. Cool. I don't see none. If y'all got something, just type them in the chat. It says, and many there which be go in thereat. Because many go into that destructive path, man. Many take the destructive path because in this kingdom, it make it seem like it's the thing to do. In this kingdom, they promote what? In the black community. They promote you sleeping with another man, woman. That's promoted, and that's looked at in the black community, man. That looked at as a good thing to do. When destruction comes because of that, man. You know how many brothers is sitting in prison because of that? Lives destroyed behind that, man. And this is the most craziest thing right here about that, man. I don't know if we realize it, but it's no need for it. It's so many women out here. You pass 10 single women to go lay with a woman that's already taken by another man. That's insane. You pass 10 single women to go lay down with a woman that has a man already. I don't know about you, but that's insane to me. I mean, actually, that's always been insane to me. I wasn't even that type of brother in the world before I knew about the truth, let alone being in the truth and doing something like that, because I just never, I just never was my thing. What else they tell you inside this kingdom? What else is promoted inside of this kingdom on the black community? Drugs. Being high all the goddamn time. Being high all the time, as high as you can get. All the time, every second of the day, man. Every second of the day, your oppressor taught you should be high. To the point where what? To the point where we don't even understand life. A lot of us don't even understand life without being high. Without smoking weed. Without popping Percocets. Like, brothers was putting Xanax and Percocets in lean or in Tylenol. Or whatever the hell they was pouring that stuff in. They crunch it down and pour it in there and drink it like that and say, look how high I'm getting. This is how we do it where I'm from. We glorify getting high. We glorify being drug addicts inside of this kingdom. And we don't even look at it and say, well, goddamn, I'm a drug addict. I'm a effing drug addict. We don't even look at it like that. Because it's glorified when it should be frowned upon. Somebody need to say, hey, man, that's like the 9th pill you done took, brother. You a drug addict. Brother, you are a drug addict. You need help. You need rehab. Instead, it's looked at us and say, this is how we have a good time. This is our party life. Destruction, and many there be which go in there, man. That's destruction, man. That's the path that we take in this kingdom to destruction. What else they push on us? The alphabet, the alternative lifestyle, man. They use us as the front runners for the alternative lifestyle, man. And push that lifestyle upon us, man. They've been desensitizing us for years to that, man. How they been desensitizing us for years, for 30, 40, 50 years doing that. By putting black men in dress, but they do it, they make it funny. So they use a comedian and put him in a dress, and now we laughing at it like it's funny. When really, we supposed to look at it and be disgusted. We supposed to look at that and say, why the hell is a grown man in a dress? It's not funny. It's not funny to me that a grown man is walking around in his dress. That's disgusting to me. And I don't want to see this. I don't want to see no man in a dress. But your oppressor is so subtle at how he goes about things, man. That's why this truth is a Salakia. That's why this truth is so important. Because without the truth, we was thinking that's funny. And it's just comedy. We ain't realizing the witchcraft behind it, that he just desensitizing us to it. Because it's such a subtle thing. We think it's just a movie. We think it's just Big Mama's house. That's what we think. We think it's just I don't know whether y'all know about In Living Color, but we think it's just Wanda off in Living Color. That's what we think. It's just funny to us. No, your oppressor got an agenda behind that, man. And it's full, and 30, 40 years later, it's out on full display. It's out on full display, man. All right. And it does what? And it does what? It destroys us, man. It leads us to destruction. Think about, how do you reproduce if two men is laying together or two women laying together? How do y'all get kids? How do you populate the earth like the Lord said do? Think about if I walked around today, if I came through this door right here, right now, Radapia, and I told you I was the junkyard dog of WWF, you would look at me like I'm crazy, wouldn't you?
Sir.
What the? I said I'm the junkyard dog. Your oppressor teach you could, if you born a man, you could change yourself to a woman. And I got to call you a woman. And I can't even call myself the junkyard dog. You look at me like I'm dead, and that's a man. Let alone, I just couldn't say, I couldn't do it. Couldn't say no woman. I just can't do that. But y'all get the point I'm making, man. Y'all get the point I'm making, man. It's insane inside of this kingdom, man. This kingdom is full of confusion, man, and destruction is all around you, man. Destruction is all around you. Go ahead, Radapia.
Khan. Because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it.
Says because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life. Y'all ever heard that saying, you got to walk that straight and narrow path?
Sir.
That's what you got to do, man. It's only one way for us to get into the kingdom, man. It's only one way out of the condition that we in right now. It ain't 26 ways. It's not. If it was any other way out of this condition that we in, why has everything failed? You had the Marcus Garvey movement, failed. You had the Black Panther Party, failed. Nation of Islam, failed. Christianity, 26 times, failed. The civil rights, failed. Everything we've tried inside of this kingdom has failed us, man. Let's try the one thing we haven't tried, man. Let's try the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord. Because everything else we tried has failed us. Not only did it fail us, it destroyed us, man. It destroyed us as a people inside of this kingdom, man. That's what it did to us, man. It made us worse off than we was before we started it. Like, even in the beginning, it might have seemed like something good, but the end thereof was destruction, man. That's what it was, man. It was destruction. And guess what else we find out? Again, as usual, somebody leading the movement. It's just something after their own lust, man. Some money, power, something like that, man. Something like that. You always find that out. What was the most little recent move? Black Lives Matter. Just some kind of just the alphabet movement. That's all it was, man. It was an alternative lifestyle movement. Was here 1 minute and gone the next. And actually, can anybody tell me what it actually did? For black people, what did it actually do? What did y'all do? March up and down the goddamn street? And then guess what the biggest problem be? We always, when the oppressor sees stuff like that, he always come in with a checkbook because he know one thing. Without that law, statutes, and commandments, these Negroes can be bought. He come right in with his checkbook at the top, and that's how he takes over the movement. All right. Let me check right quick online to see if I got any questions. All right, cool. Salaki, give me 1 second, y'all. All right. All right. Go ahead, Radapi.
Khan. Beware of false prophets.
Do what?
Beware of false prophets.
You got to beware of false prophets, man. They're going to lead you to your destruction. Like, think about this. When Islam first hit the scene, they were saying the oppressor is the devil. But then they put Farrar Muhammad in and caught and said, this is God in the flesh, an oppressor. Think about how insane that is, man. You're going to tell me the oppressor is the devil and then tell me the oppressor is God at the same time. Read that top part again, Radapi.
Khan. Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing.
Oh my God, they came in sheep's clothing, man. That was sheep's clothing, man. Your Christian pastor come to you in sheep's clothing. That's what he did. He looked good in his suits and his gaiters and his nice car, man. All of those things look good, man. But what is he really doing? But what is he really doing? He teaching you to get as far away from the Lord as you can. As far away from the Lord as you can, man. They teaching you to be submissive to the oppressor. Because that's what you're doing. You being submissive to the oppressor. They rocking you to sleep and you start to forget you being oppressed. They make you feel good inside of this kingdom. Read that again from the top of W.
Khan. Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves.
They are raving wolves, man. They don't give a damn about you at all. All they care about is how much money they can shove in their pockets. They squeeze every dang on penny they can get out of your pocket, man, so that they can live deliciously while you suffer, because they don't have real answers, man. They don't have real answers. They don't have real solutions. All they know how to do is sing and shout. That's it. That's all they know how to do is sing and shout. And go shabba baba baba, whatever the hell that nonsense is they say. And act like that effing means something. If any of that garbage meant anything, why in the hell was we so destroyed by the crack era? The heroin era. Now we on all kind of pills and lean and all kind of nonsense. Why are we so destroyed like we are, man? Church on every god doggone corner. And look how destroyed our people are, man. And you trying to tell me that they ain't playing a role in that? Yeah, they play the biggest role. What's the biggest role? They tell us to stay. You don't got to keep them laws, statutes, and commandments, man. In other words, they tell you, you don't got to listen to what the Bible say do, man. Do what you want to do. Like, homegirl, sis, you ain't got to worry about finding the right man. You too young right now. Just get you a couple of boyfriends, and then just get you a couple of boyfriends, and then you'll figure it out a little bit later on down the line. And then when she all ran through and used up, no dude don't want her. Now she's single, talking about I'm about to take myself out. No sister should end up like that, man. No sister should end up like that, man. That's sad. No sister should be lonely. And so many of them are, man, because they listen to stupid Christianity. Now she got 3 goddamn baby daddies, or 12 abortions, or both. Now she done had so many abortions, she can't even have kids no more. It's saddening, man. All because we following leadership of people that should not be leading. People using the Bible to look good and look righteous, but leading you to your destruction, man. That's why I love the UPK under Commander General Yohana, man. He teach you how to build black families, man. He teach you how to really be a man, and really be a woman. Not through his own philosophy and how he see things. He teach you how to do it according to what the Lord wants, man. How the Lord set things up to be. And it ain't nothing better than that, man. Because everybody else, they try to have you do it according to what your oppressors say do. You ain't ready for no kids right now. You should just go and get an abortion. That's how you take care of that. That's how your oppressor will have you take care of that. If you ain't ready for no kids, sis, you shouldn't be having sex. You know that's how babies get made, right? Through sex. That's what happens. You're not ready for no kids, don't have. If you're not ready for no kids or ready for a husband, don't have sex. You want to just live your life and enjoy your life, you can do that without having sex. It's possible. You don't have to have sex to do that, man. But they tell you, just go out and have all the sex you want, and then if you get pregnant and don't want it, just come in here. We'll kill your baby for you. Don't you worry about it. But nobody ain't telling her, sis, just don't have sex. That's the real solution. Don't open your legs up. Like I'm trying to help you. I'm doing the best I can up here. Brother, you don't want to get with some crazy B word? Be careful who you lay with. You don't want your windows busted out? Be careful who you lay with, man. Be mindful. Take your time. Don't go to the club and have sex with some woman in the bathroom and not she your baby mama and you know absolutely nothing about her. And now you mad because you in child support court. Be mindful. Because when you listening to false prophets and false teachers, they're going to lead you to destruction. Guess what would alleviate this problem? Sisters wouldn't have that problem. Brothers wouldn't have that problem if what? If we followed the law. Guess what would alleviate it? I'm going to give you the answer right here. God, dog, this is such a great answer. Sex is marriage. When you have sex with somebody, understand you're going to be with that person forever. Now think about if you took it at that approach. Think about how much more careful you would be with the decisions that you make. That just solved single parenting. We don't got no more of that. Sex is marriage. You know you're going to be with that person forever if you have sex with them. You don't got no more single parents no more. That just solved so many problems in the black community. Now, sis, you ain't got no goddamn boyfriend no more. You got a husband. You got a husband. That's why the structure of the UPK is so great, man. Because you just can't come in here and get a sister. It don't happen like that, man. No. You don't just come in here and get no sister. You gonna come in here, man, and you earn a sister in here. That's what you do, man. That's what you do. And if you're a sister, man, you don't just get a brother. You earn a brother in here, man. This is not that. All right. Wadapia, go ahead. 16.
Khan. Ye shall know them by their fruits.
You shall do what?
Ye shall know them by their fruits.
You're gonna know them by you know them by their fruits, man. You're gonna know them by their fruits. When you walk outside your door and when you look at your neighborhood, and as I'm looking at this window, as I'm looking out of this window right here, and I'm looking at this neighborhood and looking at how destroyed it is, I'm looking at the fruits of Christianity. I'm looking at the fruits of Islam. I'm looking at what's going on. I'm looking at it. I'm seeing it. Nobody has to tell me anything. I'm looking at the fruits. I see it. I see my people destroyed, man. You don't have to explain it to me. I'm looking right at it. I see the fruits of an alternative lifestyle, the destruction that it brings to us, man. We have got to let the oppressor have his way of life. Why do we want to partake in his life that has done nothing but destroy us, man? That's all it's done. It just destroyed us. It ain't done us no good. It ain't helped us in any kind of way. It destroyed us, man. It has destroyed us, man. Inside of this kingdom, man. All right. Let's get 2 Corinthians in the 11th chapter. Let me try to get this last one in. We're running up on time. Try to speed this up. Start at 4.
2 Corinthians.
Yep, 2 Corinthians 11, 4.
11, 4.
Khan.
Try
to get this in.
This is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 4.
Uh-huh.
For if he hath cometh in for Salakia. For if he that cometh preacheth another Jesus.
They do what?
For if he that cometh preacheth another Jesus.
Preach another Christ, man. That's what has happened inside of this kingdom, man. They preach a whole nother Christ. Jesus loved the little children, all the children of the land. And he just come and he pat people on top of their head in red, blue, black, and green, and yellow. None of this matters. No matter who you is. You just want to hug everybody. You want to love everybody. And nothing matters when it comes to you, Black, Hispanic, Native American man. Why do we get taught? Why do we get taught that it don't matter who you are? Your oppressor, he get to be Christ. He get to be God. He get to be the disciples. He get to be the chosen people of God. He get to be the Egyptians. He built the pyramids. He discovered, like, what? But when it comes to you, it doesn't matter who you are. Why who you are don't matter. You Black, Hispanic, and Native American man, you don't worry about who you are. It don't matter. It don't matter who you are. You ain't nothing. You wasn't nothing but a slave anyway. Be thankful that you can get up and get as high as you want to, because you couldn't do that in slavery. So I'll let you get high today. You just be thankful for that. Black man, Hispanic man, and Native American man, you matter, man. Who you are is the most important thing on the planet. Your identity and who you are on this earth is the most important thing on the planet, man. Christ came and died for you. He didn't come and die for no oppressor or some stupid Arab or some Chinese man. Christ came and died for you, man. This whole earth teaches you about another Christ, man, that does not exist. Some oppressor Christ with some long stringy hair that came for everybody. They Christ don't even matter, don't care about you, because what they say, Christ don't care. Christ does care, man. Christ cares about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. He cares about us, man. Go ahead, Radapia.
Khan. For if he that cometh preacheth another Yahushua, whom we have not preached, or if ye receiveth another spirit, which ye have not received, or another gospel, which ye have not accepted, ye might well bear with him.
Another spirit, man. That's a whole, when you accept a whole nother Christ, man, you take on a whole nother spirit. Think about the spirit that we take on in the UPK, man. We stand strong in Christ. Think about the real Christ of the Bible, man. Christ turning over tables. Christ wasn't no soft, weak hug every goddamn body. That doggone heathen came to Christ for a healing, and Christ ignored her. And called her a dog. That's the Christ of the Bible. The Christ that they teach about, come and love and hug everybody. Black man, Hispanic man, and Native American man. Christ came for you. And guess what? Christ is coming back for you. He coming back for you. He coming back for you, man. We just gotta do our part. We have to do our part, which is follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. All right. Okay, we up on the time right now. So with that, Israel, I'm gonna say shalom.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isupk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West. They're one West. They're one West.